right, just about set to go. And on the hill here today, David Peterson. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can't.
There's a swing and a drive. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike one. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. That's a little bit low. Runner at second, nobody out.
Three and 2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's in there at the knees. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Suzuki on at second with 2 down. Rips that one center field. Edman makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill for the Cubs, Justin Steele.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. 1 down, base is empty. Outside low. And the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here's a rocket out to left. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. First pitch misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside, almost got him. In the air out towards right center. Edman going after it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Dansby Swanson stands in. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in the dirt. That one down the line and foul ball. Line drive makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Justin Turner, the next to hit, takes outside.
No strike.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Nico Horner. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. The other way, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Oh, great stop. Jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's in there. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Got him. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball one there. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ground ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tying run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Two outs, nobody on. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is off the wall into second, and he's got it doubled. So, runner at second, 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Ground ball right side. Horner fires over to first. They limit the damage here. On to the third inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Happ lays off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Okay.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Kyle Tucker.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
He's 0 for 1. And a slider in there for a strike. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. Runner takes off, pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
He's safe.
So now here's the DH. Seiya Suzuki doubled his first time up. Fought off foul. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
To third, Vientos. Whips it across, but the game is tied as the run comes in. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ohtani bats left, throws right, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Japan. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Juan Soto. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to the 4th. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one ripped to left. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bush in the box now. Takes strike 1. Kelly gets his lead at first with nobody out. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Got him swinging. Swanson digs in. 0 for 1 so far.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Doubled in his first AB. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Steele back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late swing fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Out of here. That'll find Waveland Avenue. That one felt good. It's 3-2.
Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And first offering is fouled off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Next one misses. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a swing and a miss there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
To the right side, Horner throws to first in time, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, so here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Happ up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Nimmo going back on it. And it finds the basket and gone. He sends a rocket to left. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. So digging in, Kyle Tucker. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's way high. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Reed Garrett. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Doubled his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. And a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So up next, Xavier Edwards. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike. One ball. 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Bush. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing. Called strike. 2 outs. Base is empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Crow Armstrong going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the top of the 6th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kelly stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch. Here's a 2-1.
3-1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
Left-hander out of the bullpen, A.J. Minter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bush in the box again, takes a strike. On the ground. Quickly to second for one. How about that double play? Dansby Swanson digs in now.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Minter, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. The shortstop takes the ball. And now the count is even. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Horner tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And ball 1. Way outside, and it's 2-1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an out.
Porter Hodge into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. Minter back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it from his backside, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Horner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez makes the grab, 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Nimmo sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. They're now 3-1. And that's fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Outside low, 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they tie it. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next pitch downstairs, and 1-1. Can't glove it cleanly. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Tyson Miller. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jesse Winker.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Ripped on a line. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Has grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. That one to first, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now, Tommy Edman fought off foul. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good take.
In plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So coming into the game now on defense, Luis Torrens. He takes over behind the plate. Well, one-run game, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Not
1-2.
close with that one. Now 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike three called and a slider at the knees. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong, known for his late inning heroics. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball. 1
Holding
strike.
on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, called strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's gone. That should get the dugout going, and we are tied. It's 5-5.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Michael Busch. Fastball for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo makes a nice running catch. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Now 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Oh, nice play. Boots it. First and second, 2 outs. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jose Butto. Ball 1 low.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, inning over, and it could have been worse. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Brasier. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's off the mark. 2-2. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money, nice play. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strike. New inning getting started. And now here is Nico Hoerner. First pitch, and he just misses. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. In half up to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Up the middle, and it gets by him. Go-ahead run on base, and now Kyle Tucker. Danny Young gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now snap throw to first. Dives back out. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. In there at the knees. And it's a ball and a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. Out to center. Edman in position. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike three, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jeff McNeil stands in. Liner, and this could be trouble. As they hold the winning run at second base.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Way high.
2-0.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. The throw in, the winning run crosses the plate, and the Mets get a walk-off win, 6-5.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. A winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Six 6-5 the final here today.
Raising my price and grateful as if